Hello, welcome to 10 at 10. My name is Michael Ramage. I'm the director of the Cyber Education Research Center here at Murray State University, and welcome back to 10 at 10. 10 at 10 is brought to you through a partnership between Murray State University, Grow West, the Technology Council of West Kentucky, KY Innovation, and our local partner, Sprocket Innovation in Paducah, and the Kentucky Innovation Station in Madisonville. Welcome back to episode 191. We are talking Google search results today. So something that whether we like it or not, we use probably on a daily, if not hourly basis. But there's an article that we came across. I think it came out yesterday, actually, September 5th. So that was yesterday, talking about how more and more Google search results may have malicious links included in it. Malvertising. I'm going to get that right. Is what it's called. And essentially, the articles here is on CNBC. Is talking about how just like your business can pay for advertising on Google, so could a bad guy. So just because you think you know where a link's going isn't necessarily true. So hackers are using online ads with malicious intent in mind, and that is on a rise. If you even go back last year, there was I believe it was a 43%. I'll make sure I tell you this right. A 42% increase month over month in this sort of activity, and it's continued to increase ever since. But what's happening is that somebody will post an ad saying, "Hey, this is Lowe's. Click here," or you searched for home repair, and Lowe's popped up as the number one result, but it's not. It popped up before the results, actually, because that's where the advertisement goes. But what is really there is not a Lowe's ad. It is an ad to a malicious site. So let me share a few examples on it. There's just a number of examples I downloaded, actually, by Googling. But what these are links that look legit, that look real, that are malicious. And malicious could have a variety of things. Sometimes they're just looking for clicks. Sometimes you're gonna click a link and it's gonna pop up a bunch of ads. Sometimes you click a link, it goes to a website, and it automatically downloads malicious software onto your computer, and you're compromised. I have heard stories recently of families in Kentucky losing more than $700,000 by clicking on a malicious link in advertisement like this. This is something that's serious. It's something that is serious, and we need to be very careful about it. It's weird, it's just an ad, but it can have major ramifications. And I think it says in the article, and I want to say it too, this isn't Google's fault. There's a court case going on against Google right now for antitrust, whether the advertising and the search results and all these different things should be intermingled the way that they are, and do they have a monopoly on the search engine world? Well, first of all, of course they do. I mean, you don't use any other search, you Google it. You don't search it anymore, you Google it. So of course they do. But now, is that illegal? That's a different discussion. But regardless of all that, this isn't Google's fault. These are people acting like they're businesses that are paying for ads like you or I can do, except it's not really the company or the organization that it portrays. They're putting in, how do you optimize things for search engine, and how do you get the right keywords in your advertisement? They're doing all those things that we would do if we were doing that for our business. They're just doing it with a malicious mindset. That's the only difference, and that's the difference that's significant, obviously, but something that we need to be aware of. So, what can you do? Here's 5 things. Scroll down the list of results. First, scroll down the list of results. That's an easy thing. And here's the catch with this. And let me say, these 5 things came from a PC World article that I came across from, I think it was last fall. If your ad is one of the top 5, then you're probably one of the top 5 search results as well. So keep scrolling down, get past the ads, and actually look at the real links, because the algorithm will be able to help to weed out some of those malicious links. So skip the ads, go down to where the real results actually start. And sometimes it's hard to tell where those ads really start, but skip the ads. Second part of that is to check for an ad label. So one of the things that Google typically does pretty well is that if it's a ad, it will say that it's an ad. So, get past the ads and go down to the part where it skips past the ads and it starts to show you actually what those links are. So just skip the ads altogether. Slow down. This is the biggest issue. Bad guys, whether it is a Google ad, whether it's a phishing email, whether it's a malicious link on a website or on Facebook or wherever it might be, a big thing that they depend on is you being in a hurry. You are in a hurry. I am in a hurry. We are all in a hurry. So we don't take the time to vet these different components the way that we should. Take a beat, slow down, really look at it. Does this feel right? They're depending on you doing things quick. I see companies doing phishing campaigns on a regular basis that they are depending, these phishing emails depend on you to be in a hurry. Just slow down. Take a minute. I'm in a hurry. I get it. I'm watching a TV show and I want to know what else this actor has been in. I search and I want to know before the commercial break is over. So I get it. We're all in a hurry, but we really need to slow down a little bit. Hover over the text link to read it closely. When we hover over that link, it's going to pop up the real URL. Sometimes it'll pop up right then. Sometimes it'll pop down to the bottom. Whatever it is, take a look at the link. Sometimes it might not say Lowe's. It'll say Love's. Well, I know there's a gas station Love's, but something just slightly different. Change the W to V. Change the an L to an uppercase I so that it even looks the same. Just take a minute, look at the link, make sure if it says it's going to Amazon.com, it's really going to Amazon.com and not Amazons.com. Just take a minute. Again, we just have to slow down and take a look at that link. And then, anti-malware software will often block those phony sites. So if we're using something on our computer, it'll actually block those sites. Sometimes it'll detect that it's a phony site. It's a malicious site. It's known. It's in the known database of malicious sites, and it will block it and not let you link on it. It'll actually pop up and say that it's a phony site and not let you go. So definitely, hopefully you're using that as well, and that'll help protect you as well. All right, just a few things. This is relatively speaking, a small thing in the whole realm of cybersecurity world, but it's something that we all deal with because we all use Google and we want the best result, and usually the better results are at the top, but we've got to get past the ads. We got to make sure that they're not phony, and then we can click on those links. Just take an extra minute, be careful, review the links, make sure it's real, skip the ads altogether if that's what makes sense, but be careful and stay safe. If you have any questions on this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions that I can. And I say thank you very much. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you next week back here on 10 and 10. Thank you. Bye.